Well, if you're coming up from elevation and you're feeling the effects of altitude here, you can always stop into the O2 Lounge and say hello to Guy Hudson. He's going to help you to feel a little bit better, and he'll be able to explain why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Guy, we often have people who have altitude sickness when they come up to visit us here in Vail and Avon, Beaver Creek. Even if they're from Denver, you can feel the effects of altitude. How do you know that you're getting altitude sickness?
You know, the main symptoms that people feel, they're going to start off feeling a bit short of breath and notice that their pulse rate's going pretty quick. That's the immediate symptoms. And then as their blood oxygen levels drop from there, they're going to start getting things like headaches. They're probably going to start having trouble sleeping. They might even get things like dizziness, pins and needles, maybe even touching nausea. And obviously exercise and activity is going to exacerbate those symptoms because you're putting more stress on the body.
I know when my mother came to visit me recently, she had experienced altitude sickness, and she said, I just need some of that boost oxygen that we're always talking about here at TV8. But then also another way to really help to kind of combat that altitude sickness is stopping into your O2 bar.
Exactly, and that's the main point of the O2 Lounge. It's an oxygen bar as well as a coffee shop. And what we do in there, we have oxygen stations all around the lounge. We have bar seating, we have couch seating. People breathe the oxygen. We have 15, 30 and 45-minute sessions, and that sustained supply of oxygen is what really boosts the blood oxygen levels and alleviates the symptoms. And we tend to find people feel the benefits for about 12 to 48 hours, depending how they're feeling and how long they breathe. Obviously, with the boost oxygen cans, they're more like a little rescue inhaler, and they're specifically designed to be used with activity. So when you're hiking, biking, skiing, snowboarding, even training, that kind of thing, you have your can there, you take a few hits off the can, it gives you that instant hit of oxygen and just helps settle you down and get back to whatever you were doing. So kind of do two different products for two different things. You know, if you're really feeling the altitude, the longer oxygen sessions are what's going to hit it, and then for everything else you've got the boost cans. And as you can see, I mean, they weigh absolutely nothing. So we've got the three different sizes here. So portability, capacity, price, you know, we've got something for everybody. And yeah, they're absolutely fantastic for what they're designed for.
So you can come in to the O2 Lounge and feel a little bit better, and then you could walk away with some boost oxygen just to kind of make sure that you're staying right as rain, as I would say it, on the slopes. Now, what's the biggest question that people ask you when they come in if they're not really sure how it works?
Basically, what is this and how does it work? You know, we either have people that have been to altitude before, maybe even been to the O2 Lounge before, and if that's the case, then they come back in. I mean, I had some folks over Christmas week, they hadn't been to Breckenridge for 10 years, but day two in town, the first thing they did was come to the O2 Lounge, get their oxygen and keep feeling good. But yeah, basically people just want to know why they're feeling the way that they are. Is this going to help? How does it work? And when they realise that it's just a case of sitting down, we have little nasal cannulas that just sit in your nose. They breathe away. They can have a cup of coffee or a smoothie, a little snack, something like that. And it's just fun. You know, we have the TVs and the games, things like that in the O2 Lounge as well. So people just sit down as a family or as a group, they chill out, they breathe their oxygen and go out feeling way better.
That's what I love about the O2 Lounge, is because lots of people come in as groups and they don't want to separate, but they can just kind of kick back and relax when they come to the O2 Lounge. Now, where are you located in Breckenridge?
So we're at the south end of Main Street, 500 South Main Street in the Lacima Mall building. Basically, it's at the intersection of Park Avenue and Main Street. And yeah, it's the red brick building. We're open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
And what time are you open today?
10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay.
Every day through the high season.
Every day. Okay. So you're working all day, every day. So if you are feeling the effects of the altitude, you can stop into the O2 Lounge. You can also visit the o2lounge.com. And when you visit, say hello to Guy. He's going to help you to feel better so you can enjoy the rest of your day on the slopes. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Claire. She's going to give you a look at that local weather forecast.